Alright guys, we're back in 7.3.2 on our Carina's run with our 7 stars. I am doing the Ultron path here. I think this is path A. You need some cosmic champs or champs with buffs, and you are good to go. So I brought Gore, Venom, and Gamora. All can get buffs because there's buffed up. Plus, if you have if you get a Fury or you have a buff, you have a chance to get another Fury. And the only thing you have to worry about here is that there is a concussion timer, which is the third from the right, that above Ultron there. And when it finishes, it's going to put a red concussion on you, and that's going to prevent you potentially from getting your parries off. All you have to do is throw a special and it goes away, and every time that comes back you just keep throwing specials and you can remove that concussion. Pretty easy path overall. There is an Emma Frost on the path, so just be prepared to evade her specials with reverse controls. I'm pretty comfortable with it, but there are definitely a few times where I just end up blocking the first part, evading the second part of her special one, and countering in. And then yeah, the rest of the path is pretty straightforward if you have those champions. If you have, again, any really old cosmic champions with buffs, I'm pretty limited with the 7 stars, but I did have Gamora on the other account as well, and when we're done, I will show you how to do the boss that I chose, which was the old man Logan, and I'll show you how to get through that one. So we'll let the music play out and see you by the boss. All right, we're up to the boss. I decided to go with the old Man Logan boss. I did have a duped Guillotine 2099, which made it a lot easier on the other account here. I did no solo this time. I did try to use Morbius. There's Lazarus, Lionheart, Bubble Shield. It's really the it's Arrogance and Bubble Shield that are the issue. Every 10 hits is going to give you a falter, and every 10 blocked hits is going to give him an unblockable for Bubble Shield. So really, for the most part, I would say you can kind of ignore my Morbius attempt here. But you can see 10 hits then puts a falter on me, and my problem is that I don't get... I think he converts his bleeds there into furies, so I'm not able to get my big special 2 damage when he throws that special. And I kind of get out of sorts in terms of, and also you just want to make sure you don't use any particular nodes in order to try and reverse his healing, because of Lionheart you'll get like degen instead. So for the most part, so you can see here, I don't get really big damage here, and I kind of get myself out of sorts at one point here, because it's just, it didn't work really well for me with Morbius. I ended up going with Captain America Infinity War, but really, I think even Gamora could do it, or anyone, any hard-hitting champ can do it here. The only thing is is Lazarus, which is at the very end of the fight. When you get him down to 0, he has 5 charges, so you basically, and he'll heal back a little bit, so basically you got to beat him 5 times. But not just a little bit at the end. So there I messed up with Morbius there. But Captain America Infinity War, I was very lucky to get him and dupe him out of the artifacts crystals. But here I'm just going to go with parry heavies and big special 2s. And that's what I'm going to try and do for the most part here. And I'm just going to keep tabs of my combo meter, and the Bubble Shield meter, we'll say, is the red symbol just below Cap Infinity War. So when that goes to 10, his next hit is going to be unblockable. Any hit. So it can be a dash in. So that was my 10th hit. So I was unfaltered, so that's fine. But then I have to keep track. Right now, he's at 9 charges there. I get a nice big special 2. Follow with another heavy. My next hit, my next blocked hit, okay, that's 10. So now his next dash is going to be unblockable. When he dashes in, not that there, still not there, right there. You can see that purple unblockable pulled up just on the right side of the screen when he dashed in. So that attack would have been unblockable. His special is unblockable anyway, so that's why it didn't. That didn't count as the next hit. It had to be the dash in. But there we go. Now we're just in the same rotation here. We're going to go ahead. I knew I was going to get the falter there, so I'm backing off. I didn't throw the special 2 into nothing. Parry into special 2, or heavy into special 2, and that worked really nicely. And that's what I'm going to do for the rest of this fight. So I hope this helps. And just as long as you can keep track of those 2, as long as your counting is good there I do get clipped a little bit, but it's not too bad. But again, at the very end of the fight, there is the Lazarus charge. You're going to see them going to get him down to 0. Then he's going to heal back a little bit, take him down to 0 again, and eventually you'll get those Lazarus charges down. So it's really not it's not too bad. I think it was a pretty easy boss fight in the long run. Yeah, hope it helps, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.